Alright guys, I've set myself a challenge. I've been out into the hall and I've picked a cue off the rack at random. Never played with it before. It's just a normal cue off the rack as you get in any snooker club. We all know how important cues are. I use the same cue my whole career. 50 is the big target, 100 is the dream. You might think, well, surely that's easy. It's actually not. It's pretty difficult in my own cue actually now, so I'll be amazed. Let's see how we get on. Let's start easy. One. Now, there's a sign of not being used to the tip or the cue and the reaction. I was only trying to screw back to about here there. There's attempt 1. 8. Let's try and get used to it. Plus it's ash as well, and I use maple. It's so different using ash for me because you're seeing a grain down the cue. Nine. I think Ronnie uses ash, Judd uses ash. I think most of the players use ash. I think it's generally seen as a more powerful bit of wood. Mark Williams has just got a new cue. The thing about Mark Williams is the tips he uses are so hard. Just horrible to hit. That is just disgusting. I'm actually concentrating so hard here. It's not feeling too bad, this cue, to me. I'm quite surprised. You probably think I've cheated and had a practice, but this is the first time I've had this cue in my hand. Go, go! I didn't trust myself to go low. I thought I might miss cue. 32. Doesn't feel too bad. You can tell it's not you can tell it's a factory-made cue, like a normal cue off the rack. It's just got that feel about it. Wow, that was a good shot. 33. Maybe I should change cues, guys. 39. $46. Wow. I'm going to make a 50. $52. Let's see how many we can make. Can we clear the table? Doubtful, but $53. $58. Starting to get used to how it feels. $59. So my original cue was bought for £40. This is probably about the same, maybe more. So maybe I just play better with cheap cues. No! Oh, that was going so well. 59. People would probably think this, you know, oh, you're 7 times world champion, you should be able to use any cue and be able to just play the same, but it's just not like that with snooker. A cue is such as like an extension of your arm. It just, it gets so personal. What it has got the same as my cue is a flat bit here on the butt end, so it's the same as my cue. So I always have the flat on inside the palm of my hand. So that feels a little bit familiar. Some cues are completely round at the butt end, but I always like to have the flat piece. 7. 8. Actually, it feels not too bad. 15. I think if you're choosing a cue, I don't know, you've got to like the look of it. I think thickness of the butt end is very important. I've got quite small hands, so the butt end of my cue is very slim, so that's quite important. And depending on whether you like to look down the cue and see grain in an ash cue, I've always used maple cue, so there's no grain. That's just a matter of preference, really. Ash cues tend to be a bit stronger, possibly. Also, this is one piece. 2 piece is. There's no difference in how it performs, just easier to carry around. $16. 23. What I am being careful about is playing screw shots, because when you go low, this tip's a bit smaller than mine as well. So you don't want to go too low and miss cue. So I'm being a little bit careful. 23. 24. 24. Another thing I haven't doing, or trying not to do too much, is play with side, because that's the biggest thing you have, or the biggest difference in cues, how they react with side, on how, when you hit the cue ball with side, how much do they throw off. So I'm trying to play everything as plain ball as possible. It's going well. I'm impressed. Closing in on the 50. Actually, change my mind. Nah. Got the 50. It's getting quite exciting now. Stop. It's too hard. pretty much used to how the tip reacts, how the cue reacts, so that was just, if I was in commentary, I would say that was clumsy. Still got a pot. Get in. Yes. Chance of the century with a rack cue. Okay, it's a lineup, but stop, stop. It's getting twitchy. We're going to make a century with a strange cue. Oh no, the red doesn't go anywhere. Does it go in there? I'm too straight in the blue. Just goes. Ugh.